Thanks Colin. Just recently upgraded my amp to a Blackstar Artisan. Great sounding amp. But the problem I discovered when I bought it was that the panel that's holding the amplifier, which is about 10 kilograms, into the cabinet I thought it was quite a poor design really. Effectively, which I'm going to tip the amp over now. This is the size of the screws that actually hold the amplifier to the board. These are the screws that hold it to the actual the amplifier and the board itself to the main cabinet. Now, I've just replaced these screws. The original screws were wood screws, effectively fastened into this batten here. Now the only way to service this product, this amplifier, is to take this whole panel out with the amplifier on the other side to replace the valves. There's no other means of getting into it. So obviously in time, removing these screws straight into timber, eventually the hole in the batten will wear to the extent that there's no grip on these screws. So what I've actually done, I recently purchased some of these M5 screws on eBay with this described as a furniture thread or bolt. I'll send the links in below. So what I've actually done is drilled the hole bigger behind these screws here. This then fastens underneath where the screw is, and then the bolt goes through and into the thread. So as you tighten the actual bolt, you can see the spikes around it. They pull into the timber behind, giving you a secure connection. I actually had this amplifier at a gig recently. The reason it made me change into this more secure fixing was because the whole amplifier fell out the back of the cabinet and I thought I'd end up damaging it. So it's just a little tip. It might not just be on the Blackstar Artisan, there could be other amplifiers out there where you need to take the whole panel off to gain access to the amplifier to service it, to replace the valves. This is just a tip I've come across to give you a much more secure connection. Thanks for watching anyway. Cheers.